I'm not really a professional as I am an amateur, but I like to write songs, and I like to best to record rather than playing live, because I'm always so nervous, and I do better when I record. I'm making a living at it, and I'm not really a millionaire, but I'm kind of like a thousandaire. It's not exactly Beatlemania, They were the greatest, in my opinion. When I discovered the Beatles, I was 19 years old, and I wasn't familiar with their work. And I liked Paul McCartney from some singles I bought at a yard sale. And I thought, well, I love these Paul McCartney records. And then I saw the Beatle albums, and I said, oh, this is Paul McCartney's old band. I wonder if they're any good, because I just didn't know. But once I got hooked on the Beatles, man, it was never ending. And I was just all caught up in it. And I'm writing, and, and the simplification and the beauty of their art was really an inspiration to me. They would incorporate different styles, and like the White Album I loved a lot because all of the songs, every song was like a different style, And so when I tried to write songs, I would try to write each song different, to sound different. One time there was a knock on my door at my very small closet-sized apartment, and it was Gibby Haynes and Paul Leary. And we went driving around town. We went to Jack in the Box and got a hamburger, and then we went to their house and we're having a little party, and I said, hey, let's record. And we did a recording on a record called Texas Trip. And I was on about 2 or 3 different tracks, and it sure was a lot of fun. And the Butthole Surfers are like the greatest people. They're so polite. They were so polite and treating me good and everything. But the music is very scary. And so we started recording, and I started singing some of my lyrics. And I found myself in a nightmare with the music, and I was standing there, and I started saying, I don't want to die. And I kept singing that, and that's how that one song happened. I'd like to thank all the fans, and I'll keep on trying my best to improve the sound of the recordings and the songs. So thanks a lot, everybody.